Why is Russian vodka a great investment now? As we all know, there is a significant conflict between Russia and Ukraine. We could very well see embargoes just like we saw with Cuba back in the 1960s. In 1962, President John F. Kennedy enacted the Cuban embargo, trade embargo. So basically, a big industry that was hit there was Cuban cigars. Cuban cigars have been world renowned to be the best and highest quality cigars for hundreds of years. If you read a variety of historical texts, you'll find that most individuals, if they were cigar smokers, and most people were during those times, particularly men, that most of their cigars were from Cuba. I know they would be called Havanas, as in Havana, Cuba. Well, in 1962, when those embargoes went into effect in the United States, things from Cuba, importing items from Cuba, goods, services, became illegal. Now, you could go to other countries, such as United Kingdom, and purchase them, but bringing them directly from Cuba was absolutely illegal. And I think now you might be able to bring a box for personal consumption if you happen to get into Cuba. So there's a little bit of leeway now, but when this was enacted, people in power, even the Kennedys, they had truckloads and boatloads of Cuban cigars brought over. So they would basically have lifetime supplies to fill their personal humidors. So they enacted these laws, but yet they did not go without their Cuban cigars. Now, we could very well see this with Russian products and services. A lot of countries have already stopped purchasing them. They haven't enacted legitimate embargoes yet, but they've definitely used sanctions and other things, but we could very well see that before it's over with. Now, Russian vodka, a lot of people don't know this, but it's some of the highest quality, I would argue, the highest quality vodka out there. The best vodkas, you can neither smell nor taste it. Now, there's other popular brands of vodka out there, such as Grey Goose, Kettle One, Belvedere. There are many others that are not Russian in origin. They're other countries, French or Finland. There's a variety of different European countries that they originate. However, they spend most of their money on marketing and branding. So you have the idea, the mentality, the perception that they are of higher quality. Now, most people can't think or name a particular Russian brand of vodka, most people, because it's not advertised like the others are. So you probably don't have a lot of experience with it. Now, there's one I think that is Stoli. I think, I could be wrong. There's probably more forms of that name that I can think of that is a brand that I don't have. But the main brand I think of with Russian vodka is Beluga. Now, there are different grades of Beluga vodka. I have probably a medium grade here. And this other brand is Ruskova, which is kind of a mid-level brand. I wasn't aware of it until I saw it. So the thing is about this video, why should you invest in it? Well, I have a theory that we could very well see a similar situation with the Russian vodka as we did with the Cuban cigars, and the prices will go through the roof. And so you'll be able to resell them at an absolute premium, and particularly if you're going to keep them for personal consumption, that you'll have a ready supply of that. I've spoke to a number of distributors who have already bought back their supplies that they have sent to retail stores, preparing for this because they know the price is going to go through the roof if this happens. So they're preparing for that. So if that doesn't tell you something, I don't know what does. So I'm not a big drinker. However, I think it's good to have a diversified portfolio. And these days, particularly hard assets and other commodities. So it's something you should think about given what's going on. So this brand, Raskova, I'm gonna read you what it says on the bottle. Handcrafted, true Russian vodka, ultra smooth taste, 6 times distilled. And you want to look for bottled and produced in Russia. Imported by Titan Imports, Sparta, New Jersey. Again, this is a brand that I was not aware of. It's called Raskova. That I have not tried. Now, this is the more premium brand, and it's a Beluga, Noble Beluga vodka is what it's called. Distilled and bottled in Siberia, Russia. Distilled from grain. I'll read you the description on the back. Beluga Noble Vodka is handcrafted in the heart of Siberia. Artistry, craftsmanship, and excellence are reflected in every single bottle. It is produced from natural malt spirit and pure artesian water from Siberia. Beluga's precise distillation process makes for an extraordinary taste that is both smooth and luxurious. Beluga vodka, created, not made. Produced in Russia, imported by Beluga North America, Manhasset, New York. Now again, I have tried this. I did not mix it with anything. Had just a little bit on the rocks, and it is absolutely smooth as can be. And I highly recommend it. It's kind of a neat logo as well. Again, there are different grades of Beluga. This little tag here, it says it's best consumed with caviar. I've never tried caviar. I would certainly like to try that one day. But what are your thoughts on this topic? Do you invest in things like Cuban cigars and resell them? Do you think this is a good idea? Again, I think it's going to be hard to get these products, just like it's extremely hard to get Cuban cigars. I mean, one Cuban cigar entry level can be anywhere from $100 to $200 just for one cigar. That's not a box. And of course, Cuban cigars get up into the thousands of dollars for just one cigar, depending on what you get, how old it is. So that just gives you an idea of where the prices can go. And a bottle of this Beluga, as you see here, this style, it was right around 40 bucks, and this Raskova was right around 30, 35 bucks. So, I mean, the prices have not started to go up just yet, but I have a theory that they will. So again, comment down below. I'd love to know your thoughts on this. And just like how the Ukrainian people are suffering, the Russian commoner, the people there, not with their economies being shut down, they're suffering as well. So, I mean, if you're supporting the Ukrainian people, you can also support the Russian commoner people as well, as well as you'll be investing for a potential return on your personal income. So tap the subscribe button, the bell icon, the thumbs up icon. Share this video. I appreciate you watching.